Their only concern is get my idea forward. This facilitator helps them move it through the cycle. They work with them, they work with the group. There's a whole process that goes behind that. But it's the idea of facilitator's role to continue to move and foster that through the cycle so that they don't even have to think, others don't have to think about it. Remember the comment that says, do I have to be the one that facilitates everything? Do I have to be the one that spends a lot of time on this? Do I have to implement it? So think about an innovation facilitator, because I think that has been one of the true keys for some of the success factors that we have had to be able to push ideas forward sooner. This just gives you an idea. This actually is a SharePoint site. It could be whatever portal. I'm not here to say that there aren't a multitude of tools that are there. But let's put a couple of components here that are important. The first thing that's important is make it easy to add an idea. So what we did is, literally, they click on the button and in goes the idea. All they have to do is basically give the idea any kind of name. What is their name? Who initiated? And obviously we all know these things can fill in automatically just by we know who they are. When they submitted it, and this one's actually in a stage 2, but there's an initial stage that we have and it follows through. But the idea overview is really what all we ask. Put something in there. What is it? And that starts the process rolling. These other items are added as we move along. So it talks about how we move through and then how we've assigned a facilitator. So if we look at this one here is just make it visible. It's a portal. Anybody can get their ideas from here. How many of us have innovation system processes already on a portal for driving through there? Okay? And people probably understand how to use them. What this does is if I've got an idea, I can see how many are moving through the system. I can break that down and see who's in charge. And obviously we can click on it and we'll look at the progress. But then also what this gives us is we put some things in there called visibility ideas. We have teams working on stuff that really aren't quite into the innovation. Well, those weren't the dream team ideas. That was something that we threw out an idea, kind of the net change type of things, where there's team collaboration that we help set up. So we have some we call them visibility ideas. But what are those things that teams are working on that people can see? So again, what is this? This is collaboration. Making sure you have a collaboration. This internal here piece is just making sure we're all thinking about innovation. This next piece of this is what we're going to call is really maximizing the innovation impact, is the culture of collaboration. So has anybody been in charge of putting the innovation into the culture, really getting it as weaved into the overall cultural process of an organization? Probably the hardest step in innovation, in my opinion, to do, because of that first couple of slides that we saw. And a lot of times it isn't because of the culture of your business that you're in now. It's just that the people have traveled through other cultures that have maybe told them the same thing but haven't taken it to the next level. And they've brought their idea forward, it's never gone anywhere. So it's like a lot of the other things. They've got, I'm going to call it baggage left in their mind from the things that they've seen in the past. But you can't have that happen. We have to let people know that innovation is really just a stream of communication and getting people to collaborate. And what are some of those collaboration methods?